Hi all! Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. Well, we have a video today that really, believe it or not, is kind of short. We're only covering two topics. Topic number one is about Philip's Jubilee, a Thanksgiving celebration of his life that's going to take place just a few months from now, actually, in the spring. And the other is about Travelist. So let's jump right in, shall we? Let's go. First story we're going to cover today is that the Queen is going to honor Prince Philip with a Westminster Abbey Remembrance service next spring. The exact date hasn't been given yet, but there is some discussion that it should take place around the 1-year mark of his death on April 9th. And there would be family and friends and dignitaries and representatives of the charities that he was associated with, which were a lot. This man did a lot of work. This man is responsible for so many achievements. He was always a big advocate of the environment. I, for one, think this is going to be a great thing. I'll certainly be tuning in. But then, of course, the stories started coming out from Montecito. I've told you guys before, they must keep the connection with the royal family. And so these stories come out saying, it's understood the guest list is still being finalized. Still being finalized? They're just now setting up the whole thing. There's no guest list to be finalized, but they're saying that the Sussexes who live in California are definitely going to make the cut because this is a good way to break the ice, right? You know that they're the ones who put this story out. So once again, here's my thoughts on this. Number one, Meghan will never step foot in the UK. How many times have I said that? She will not return. Number two, she will never allow those children to return. They're her meal ticket. Number three, Harry had multiple opportunities to return to the UK to see Philip while he was sick. He knew he was sick. Even with COVID in place, they had special considerations. He could have flown over. He has no problem using private jets. He could have isolated for 5 days at Frogmore, taken the test. It would have been negative. He could have gone to see his grandfather. He didn't. He showed up for the funeral and left immediately afterwards. He wanted nothing to do with this, and he wanted nothing to do with the royal family. He and Meghan should have thought ahead to the long game, but since they went on national television and trashed the very family that they still want to be attached to, it doesn't work that way. If he shows up, people are going to be looking at him and how he's interacting with the family and not paying attention to the real reason why they're there, which is Philip. So I don't think they will be invited. The second and final story we're going to cover today is about Travelist. Now, I did a video previously on Travelist trying to follow the money, the way they move stuff around. But in the end, when it comes down to it, the eco travel firm made less than £12,000 in its first year. Anyway, there's all kinds of information on the website. It shows you everything. But here's the main thing it showed. It's not doing well. And everybody knows why it's not doing well. Why should I worry about traveling sustainably when the person who started this company has already shown that he doesn't care about traveling to sustainably? Not with his gas-guzzling SUVs that he's still using, not with the private jets that he's still using. Why should I care when he doesn't? There's also the problem that Travelist was started with cash from Harry and Meghan's charity, Sussex Royal. So people gave money to Sussex Royal to be given to charity, and instead the two of them used it to start this company. Call me crazy, people, but I knew when Harry started this company and then Google joined in, I knew it was going to be a complete flop. I knew it, and it is. One more thing I have to throw at the end. Remember in my last video I talked about Scooby-Doo, and isn't this just amazing that Princess Diana was able to play? And I said, wow, he's actually posting something without attacking. But you guys caught something that I didn't. Apparently, Omid's comments are meant to make you think that Catherine is now copying Diana, because you know how Meghan always copied everything Diana did, from her clothing to the hats. I mean, it was like creepy, to the mannerisms and everything. We all know she wanted to be Diana 2.0. And you guys have rightfully pointed out that this was Scooby making a dig at Catherine, and I missed it. Ay. Well, I certainly want your comments. You know I read them. What do you guys think? Do you think that Harry and Meghan will actually get an invitation to the Thanksgiving for Philip's life? And if by God's chance they did get an invitation, do you think that they would actually show up? What do you guys think about Travelist essentially flopping? And what do you think about them using donations from Sussex Royal to even start that business? Certainly that's got to be illegal. And what do you all think about Omid Scobie basically trying to get the Sugars to attack Catherine by claiming that Catherine is copying Diana because they can both play the piano? Leave those comments below. You know I love to read them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future uploads. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Gab. You can email me. For those of you who have donated to my coffee fund, thank you so much. And as always, you guys, have a great day.